have been with the brand since 2011, and I'm very close with the brand since I got to New York in 2005. I started as a phone person, taking delivery orders over the phone, and I made my way up to becoming a CEO. So again, I feel like I know it pretty well. I'm from Israel and born and raised, and I got here early 20s. So a little bit about current Westville. We have 8 locations at the moment, all in New York City. We're building the 9th in Long Island City. We're building the 10th in Arlington, Virginia, the first one outside of New York. Westville opened in 2003 by founder Jay Strauss. And it was open as a small restaurant in the West Village, 9 tables. The gut feeling, the heart of what Westville was back then, kind of like dictates the process throughout. 20 years later, we wanted to take a different approach to growth, to structure things. We wanted to define that gut feeling because we didn't want to lose the heart of Westville as we grow. And so we started defining everything we can, primarily because delivery was, after COVID, became so significant. So it became so focused on delivery. Jumping into like the actual definition that took us a long time with focus groups and investing a lot of money in it, we came to this sentence. Westville is a warm and relaxed neighborhood go-to for simple, delicious food. But the main thing, like the gut feeling, is described as warm and relaxed go-to for simple, delicious food. And the neighborhood is a big portion of it. So I'm going to the dine-in portion of it, and I said that the challenge in dine-in, and I'm saying, why is dine-in so important? 20 years later, 70% of our business is coming from takeout and delivery. We want to do a neighborhood restaurant for simple, delicious food. This is the gut feeling. This is the heart. This is what we have to do in order to keep authentic to ourselves. And why is it good for business? Because I think that when you set yourself up in a most authentic way, people are inspired by what you do. Inspiration creates loyalty, creates relationship, and people keep coming. We work really well with DoorDash and Uber and Grubhub, and every customer is a great customer. I'm not saying some are better than others, but I think that those third parties use manipulation to bring customers in. They give you discounts, they have ads, they have different things, and of course we participate in this, but it doesn't create a long-time loyalty that keeps bringing more and more life into this place. When you invest in dine-in, when we invest in a bar, culture and servers and approach and training programs and all that, that's what we really want to do. And I think people find it inspiring and people attach to inspiration. And that makes them keep coming. Of course, dine-in business is also very profitable, or much more profitable than delivery in that sense. There's more alcohol sale, there's no plastic, there's no bags or packing or commissions and all that. So obviously that's another reason why dine-in is so important, more obvious way. 2 things I wanted to mention about what we did during COVID that I find it helpful, and maybe it will be helpful to you as well. So when COVID hit and the world changed, we needed to change our approach a little bit because it was very, as I said, very based on gut feeling, and gut feeling without data is dangerous. First thing we did is kind of like got hooked on the data. Okay, how do we know what exactly is working, what is not working, what is profitable and what it's not? Since then we developed it so much that today I know to say exactly how long it took any kitchen of ours to make any dish, pretty much. Like I know the kitchen speed average of every location yesterday. I know the efficiency in every shift. I know the amount of guests that every server had in every location, and that drives success in my opinion. Second component, other than data, is leadership. Again, as you develop from a mom and pop shop to something a little more corporate, it's essentially working. You don't want to lose your culture, but it's working in a way. We did a 5-year plan. We did an org chart. We did job description. We put goals in place for every individual and every department. And we define what is the style of leadership that we want. We start sending people to be coached by Kate Edwards. We'll talk about that. And that showed great results. And that developed culture. And the more we invest in leadership, the more money it brings back. And it's not in an obvious way, but it just works. And I believe with all my heart. It's also fun for me, like to get out of my bed in the morning and to think, how can I make it better? How can I get more people inspired? How can I, like employees or customers or providers? It's all part of what I love doing. And so I think the more I do towards that, the better success we get.